Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy VI 100%. I'm Circle Master, and today the final character is going to hit level 99. What is he equipped with? He's equipped with nothing. Okay, let's see his stats. He's actually already got quite a bit of vigor. And magic. But for Wind God Gao, we need magic power. Is that really the best body armor he's got? I guess it is. I don't see anything that increases his magic power there. He could go Circlet. Is there anything better than Circlet? Gary says, howdy Circle Master in chat. Gary says, your guild is maxed out, time to buy the things. I don't know. I don't really care. Honestly, isn't it better if it's maxed out? Supposed to be 100% completion. I'm certainly not going to max out the step counter. I can at least max out the GP counter. Yeah, that's it. Poor Deathly asked, did you already take advantage of ability to drive? Yeah, speaking of, I, just for the sake of reference, record keeping, whatever, I saw the doctor this afternoon and I was cleared to drive, so I'm no longer a prisoner of my own home. I still don't have a lot of functionality in my arm. I can't really lift anything with it, but I have enough strength in my grip back to control the wheel, basically. Is what that's saying. So yeah, did I take advantage of the ability to drive? What I did was I drove myself to drop off my prescription slip and then pick up said prescription and then drop off paperwork at my employer and then drive home. It was not exciting. But I cannot do much more since I had to come back here in time to stream. I could not pull a victory, not when I am so close to getting the last character to level 99. Also, I'm very disappointed that I can get a bad damage roll with Gao and Ultima not killing those sprinter enemies. Gary asks, are you only going to boost Gao's magic power? I'm going to boost his magic power to start. He's got 52 vigor without equipment. He's already pretty darn vigorous. And Wind God Gao needs vigor. Gary also asks, is Gao the last one? Yes, he is. This is the last character who needs to get to level 99. I probably should have done Tritalk on these tumbleweeds. I bet that would have killed them. Wow, I'm amazed that didn't kill them. I thought I did way more damage than that with my first Ultima. There we go. Jeez. He's 42 magic power with equipment. He really ought to do more damage than this. Pen says, it's okay, Gao, you still have lots of levels left. That he does. My only solace is that he will gain probably 60 magic power. That'll put him over 100, barely. But when I do Merit Award, I don't know that he'll actually have any magic boosting equipment. I guess Circlet would. That's the other thing oh my goodness, that didn't kill them all either. Alright, let's see if Fire 2 will finish the job. There we go. Gary says, I'm wondering if it's worth it to split his rating levels between Vigor and Magic Power. I'm just going Magic Power because I'm going to set him up for Wind God Gao. Which is going to be Tempest, Merit Award, Cat Scratch, or Stray Cat Rage, Hope to proc, Wind Slash. I don't know what I don't know who's getting the offering when it's gonna come to Kefka's Tower. I really don't. How much does Fire 3 cost? Can I kill them in one Fire 3? No. Well, I got a bad damage roll on one of them, I guess, because I almost killed them all in one Fire 3. Gao is going to have plenty of vigor. I'm not worried about that at all. That didn't kill any of them. Why you gotta have so much HP, Tumbleweeds? What are we at? 59. We got a little ways to go. Also, I forget if I mentioned this on stream, but I have been horribly craving an Outback Bloomin' Onion for like almost the entire 2 months that I have been down. unable to drive. And now that I'm finally able to drive, at some point this week I'm going to get a bloomin' onion for myself and eat it. And then I'm going to remember why I only go to Outback like once every couple of years. But it's been a couple of years, and I want a bloomin' onion. And somebody in the thread asked me if I'm going to stream eating it. I cannot imagine anyone wanting to watch that. Like, is this a real thing? Do people live stream themselves eating food? And yes, it was Bordesly. I didn't want to call you out. But since you decided to volunteer that information in the thread, Bordesly asked me about a live stream of eating a bloomin' onion. Is this an actual thing or not? Penn says I would watch it. Oh my god, okay. Well, Penn says Penn would watch it. He wouldn't say, Circle Master, you know what I mean. Penn has volunteered to watch it, I guess. Gary says, get the Pepto ready. And then he says, come on, Circle Master, hashtag social eating. Mega Magicite, going back, says, I thought none of the characters can reach Trip 9s and Quad 9s without Espers. This is true. Gao can equip Espers. Gary says, yes, I've watched it several times. Wait, this is a real thing? I didn't know that social eating was an actual hashtag. I thought this was one that Gary was making up because he makes up tons of hashtags. Gary says, people do it. I was watching people at WDW for Celebration. They made it fun. I don't know what that is. Penn says, no, social eating is legit. Look it up. Well, I'm busy. I'm doing this. Gal's gotta get to 99. Penn also asks, which Patreon tier is the mukbang stream? I don't know what mukbang is. Gary says, yes, social eating is an entire Twitch genre. Well, that just goes to show that I know so little about Twitch. Penn says mukbang is what the cool kids call social eating. Gary says, I promise you I'm not trying to make you laugh. Oh jeez, I'm out of MP, hold on. I'm turned away from the chat for the moment. Alright. Poor Deathly says, it's Asian people streaming them eating a lot of food. It's popular. Penn says it's a Korean word because the fad started in Korea. I will have to Google this or something. Haha, you can't cast Whirlwind anymore. I stole your MP bucks. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I do have a relatively new phone. I have a Samsung Galaxy S7 now, because my last one died. It actually died a few months ago, slowly. But now is when I could actually replace it. Ken says, Twitch requires you to show your face and food for the entire stream, which is kinda odd, but also makes sense. Ken says, I can't imagine why people would lie about what they're eating, but I'm sure someone would. I am extraordinarily hesitant about showing any sort of face cam. I realize that it's the people with the face cams that get the big bucks on the streams, but nobody wants to look at me. Really, nobody wants to look at me. Gary says, I find social eating to be an interesting phenomenon, but I do admit that I had the same general reaction Circle Master had when I first heard about it. Also, I only have the one phone. I don't have two cameras. I don't even know how I would do that. Mega Magicite says Strago with Pearl Wind and Quad 9 HP is OP due to damage healed being equivalent to the caster's current HP. This is very true. That's why Pearl Wind is probably the best healing spell in the game. Gary says that Galaxy should be able to stream you eating it. Whether it's able to stream you or not, I guess depends on whether I get a 4G connection inside of Outback. Gary says, then put it only on Twitch. No, I mean, how would it... Gary says, well, let's be honest, you have the fewest viewers. No, I have the fewest viewers on Beam.pro, thank you very much. Gary says, you don't need two cameras. Well, you just said you have to show the face and the food. How do you do that without two cameras? Somebody said you have to show your face and the food at all times. Gary, clearly I don't know how this social eating thing works. Because it's either going to require two cameras, one pointed at the food and one pointed at my face, or it's going to require me to enlist the help of a third party, which, let's face it, isn't going to happen. Mega Magicite says, hold the food up close to your mouth. I'm not going to eat a bloomin' onion as if I were bobbing for apples and just stick my face in it. Gary says, say your Galaxy props where it catches you and your plate and cup and just eat as normal. I think you might possibly maybe find it very healing. Again, I assure you this is not a joke. This sounds like it's a big joke. This sounds like a community of people who have made this a joke, kind of like planking. Also, yay for Ultima finally one-shotting Tumbleweeds. Gary, you're way behind. I said the two-camera thing forever ago. Hen says, I promise it's not an ironic meme. People really do this. Gary says you might need a good mic, though. Why would I need a mic? Who's gonna want to listen to me chewing? It's bad enough having to see my face. You want to hear me on a frickin' bloomin' onion for however long it takes me to eat an entire one? Probably at least 15 minutes. Nobody wants to hear that. Are we sure that this isn't like Ipecac, where it's to induce vomiting in the ill? Gary says, there is, I promise you, Circle Master, nothing ironic or jokey about this is a real thing that people really do. What a time we live in. But if you don't have your mic, then you can't talk to chat. I wouldn't be able to read the chat. Like, now we're talking about bringing in the phone and a laptop with the Wi-Fi connection in Outback, which I don't even know if Outback offers Wi-Fi, so that I can watch it and read the chat. Gary says I'm not listening to you chewing. Oy vey. Gary, if you're not Jewish, that's very insensitive. And if you are Jewish, then I didn't know Soros was a Jewish name. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm just short of Ultima. Oh well. Wrong spell. Pen posted a link and says 500 people watching right now. Gary says the restaurant will be crowded and you need to catch what you were saying. Yeah, but who am I... I'm just gonna say, I don't get it. I will look at this stuff later. But in any case, yes, I would need to set up some kind of donation tier for this mukbang thing. Social eating. Because this is just a whole new pathway to humiliation. And I need to be compensated for that. Ken says talking to strangers while eating isn't really that much different from talking to strangers while playing 20-year-old video games. It's not the social whatever of it, other than nobody wants to see my face. It's the logistics of it. Is if I'm using the phone to film it, what am I using to read the chat, to respond to it? Poor Deathly says Periscope. Okay, that's an app. I can't hold the phone and read it while I'm trying to use the phone to film. Pen says, are you using your phone as a mic right now? No, I'm sitting at home using a computer. I can't bring the desktop computer into Outback. And even if I could bring my laptop into Outback, I don't know that Outback has Wi-Fi. Pen says, yeah, you can. Gary says, I will totally donate to the mukbang tier. I am once again not being facetious. It will have to wait until Thursday, but I will toast do it. Pen says, just walk in there with your caster sling and say you demand disability accommodations. It will... I don't think they could instantly set up a Wi-Fi to accommodate a Twitch stream for a handicapped person. Gary says, wait, no, don't do that unless you are actually really disabled, please. No, I haven't been in the sling for a month. Mega Magicite says, but why would anyone want to do social eating? Not very entertaining, just watching someone eat. I honestly thought this social eating topic would have died by now. Yeah, we are approaching the halfway point in the stream, if we're going by an hour's time, although... I just went past... Oh yeah, I went way past for Gal. Oh man, alright. He's actually not too bad on HP, so I'm not too worried about that. Social eating has claimed another victim. That victim's name is Gao. Gary says, okay, that's a good point. You might need a second phone to read chat. Isn't there someone you can go with and you can borrow their phone and sign into your Twitch? I think if I tried to convince a family member to go with me to facilitate this, they would have two objections. One of which is, don't stream yourself eating for the internet. The second is, don't eat an entire bloomin' onion by yourself. Xeno Veritas says, it's only 3,000 calories, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, I'm sure I could eat it. But, I mean, I'm kind of already heavy enough. Yet another reason no one would want to see my face. Gary, I don't know why that's quotable. I was in a sling for post-op recovery. It's a completely legitimate reason to have your arm in a sling. Penn says, is that a double entendre? I don't get it. I don't get it either, Penn. I really don't. That is slightly more quotable. Yeah, Penn agrees. Says, see, that now that's more quotable. We're gonna call that good for now, and we will do our safety save and see. Does he know all magic, or is he missing magic? Gal already has all magic. Well, yeah, because he did the belt grind, although he was left away for large portions of it. Gary says your family is no fun, then. Mega Magicite says, at least you don't have to eat the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Boy from Ghostbusters. Gary says, you've had major invasive surgery and they're trying to food shame you. Mega Magicite says, or the cotton candy goes from Scooby-Doo, which I don't get. That is a reference that is lost upon me. I will say that just trying to eat plain marshmallow is pretty bad. I don't care for it. You make a s'more? Fine. You make it into some kind of crispy treat? Fine. But just plain marshmallow, or plain marshmallow cream, it's just bland and cloying at the same time. And like at Easter, I will see, you know, chocolate bunnies or whatever, that is the thinnest chocolate shell around just pure marshmallow, and people eat those, and I don't get it. Like, that's too much unmitigated marshmallow to be palatable to me. Why is my stream turning into food chat? I don't... What have I done? Alright. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be good on HP. I probably only needed one of those levels. Oh well. Zeno Veritas says, if you'd rather, I can try and come up with an even more inappropriate topic. Mega Magicite says it was a ghost made of cotton candy, nothing more, nothing less. The problem with that statement is that none of the ghosts or monsters in Scooby-Doo are real. They're always like Old Man Wilkins in a mask. Or, you know, the janitor under a sheet, or something. Mega Magicite says this is now the Final Fantasy Food Network. Wasn't that a thing in 15? That, like, cooking food was a thing? Or, like, the quality of the food you cooked was a thing? I don't know, I haven't played 15. I don't have a PS4. I vaguely remember seeing a clip of it where it's like they're cooking something and it's like, I don't know. But, like, cooking and recipes was some kind of thing in 15. Gary says Fluffernutter even? I don't know what Fluffernutter is. Is that just a brand name of marshmallow cream? Zeno Veritas says cooking food was a thing on your Coleman stove. You'd go camping using your Coleman tent and Coleman camping gear. And I am not making up the Coleman thing. Well, they are a major brand of camping equipment in the US. I wouldn't be surprised if they were a major brand of camping equipment in Japan, too. Hen says Fluffernutter is canned marshmallow fluff and peanut butter on bread. That sounds awful. Xeno Veritas says, you don't know what Fluffernutter is, you've clearly never been to New England. This is a true statement. Well, I've been to New York. I've been to New York City. That doesn't really count. Pen says marshmallow fluff is not very common outside the Northeast. Xeno Veritas says it's not that bad, but it's basically a peanut butter and sugar sandwich. Yeah, like, isn't peanut butter sweet enough as it is? I mean, I don't even care for peanut butter and jelly. Why would I want peanut butter and marshmallow fluff? Ken says sweetened peanut butter is total garbo. Mega Magicide says, but in the movie Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed, the ghosts weren't suits, including the cotton candy ghost. That's dumb. Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed, not part of my canon of Scooby-Doo, thank you very much. I grew up with the classic cartoons. Go to hell. Gary says, reminds me of Linda Richmond. Here I'll give you yet another inappropriate topic. The Holy Roman Empire was neither holy nor Roman nor an empire. Discuss. Gloomy Chap says, so is he just level grinding or what's going on? I am level grinding and I'm also grinding up Gao's vigor stat. So, not vigor, sorry, magic power stat. So that later on he can become Wind God Gao to great effect. And Gloomy Chap, I am not on the Veldt. This is the plains south of the Dino Forest. The Veldt is actually to the south of me. And the chat's going by too fast now. Something about... Who's talking about the Coleman gear in Final Fantasy 15. Gary says, I've seen the Cuppo Noodle horror. I don't know what that is. And now he doesn't want to live on this planet anymore, and I guess I missed why. Nix Nihil, or Nihil if we're going to mispronounce nihilism, says, oh god, I once did what you're doing on SNES and again on PS1, not doing that again. Did it recently on emulator with a speed ahead button, so much better. Leveling to 99 is not the problem. The problem was getting all of the rages for Gao. That was something I will never do again. Xeno Veritas says there's a side quest that involves dressing up as a giant Cuppo noodle. That sounds horrible. Gary says, because why the F would you put a product placement in a Final Fantasy video game? Didn't the guy behind Final Fantasy 13 put lightning in, like, Louis Vuitton ads or something? Some kind of fashion purse line of ads that was clearly already going in that direction. You know, Square Enix sold out long before 15. Gloomy Chap says, I don't think I understand. He wants level 99 for every character, but the Velt doesn't give XP. I'm not on the Velt. This is not the Velt. I'm just leveling up Gao. Dermophagus says, wow, I'm still in that post-apocalypse setting, almost at the end, but didn't know any of these things you did there. Holy cow, for how long did you play this walkthrough? Approaching 63 hours, plus I had 12 hours lost due to a reset, so about 75. And yeah, Xeno Veritas posted a link. It's Louis Vuitton with Final Fantasy nonsense. Gary says, let me be as measured and clear about this as possible. I am so glad that I remember Final Fantasy, and let's be honest, video games in general, before they became a vehicle for advertising. I really, really am. Mega Magicite says, hate having to fight White Dragon whenever it shows up, but getting the Nightshade Raid is definitely worth it because of charm. Yes, it is. Nightshade is awesome. It's broken. I may not use it just because it's too broken. Maybe if I want to steal something, I will. Gary says, I can't believe this is what video games have become. Are that many people pirating the games that they have to put product placements in to make even more money? As I understand it, Square Enix is getting a lot of their money these days from PC games and mobile games. That is their big cash cow right now, much like Konami is getting their cash cow from pachinko machines. So they're going all in on pachinko. Nick Snile says, good luck on the run. Just saw this on my feed while I was looking for my music playlist. Gotta do some work. Godspeed, you sir. Thank you, Nix. Hopefully you will tune in again some other time. Glad to have you watching. Gary's going through an existential crisis. Please don't kill yourself or anything, Gary. That would be sad. Dermovka says, do you look forward to for that FF7 remake? What do you think about that? I know very little about it. I've heard that it's going to be episodic, and I've heard it's going to be a more active battle system, like, I guess, 15 or 12 or whatever. A modern one. If Square Enix or Patreons or somebody ponies up for a PS4 and a copy of the remake, or at least episode 1 of the remake, I'm absolutely going to do the level 99 grind again. No shame. I'd love it if Square Enix ponied up. That'd be awesome. Gary asked, did Konami ever not have pachinko as a major revenue stream? I don't know. But they certainly weren't always gutting their IPs just to make pachinko machines. I don't remember how long ago it was. Must have been quite a few months ago because it was before my surgery. But I remember the YouTube trailer for the Metal Gear Solid 3 HD re-release pachinko machine with all new cutscenes and everything, and it's being wasted as a pachinko machine and not a game. Gary says the FF7 remake looks like a frackin' FPS. Terrible. In my case, it would be an FPG, a first-person grind. Mega Magicite asks, why do people say Final Fantasy VII Advent Children is a bad movie? I watched the entire thing and saw nothing bad about it. Mega Magicite must have watched it with his eyes closed. No, I'm kidding. I haven't seen it either, because I don't care. Or I haven't seen it at all, because I don't care. Gary says, also this fetishization of episodic right now, I think it's gross. Just why? Probably so they can get more money out of you. Because when they can sell you the game for $60 or sell you 5 episodes at $20 a pop, one of them gets more money than the other. Hell, if they sold you 5 episodes at $15 a pop, they still get more money out of you. Xeno Veritas says Advent Children is 2 good fight scenes with a whole lot of anime nonsense. Best anime is Cowboy Bebop, fight me. Like, Cowboy Bebop ruined me for the rest of the entire genre of anime. Also, their dogs barking at people moving their trash cans outside. Gary says, I didn't get the whole stop crying thing that is repeated over and over. Yeah, we're good on HP. Pen says Cowboy Bebop was pretty damn good. Mega Magicite asks, but if it's episodic, how you transfer your save from one episode to the next? Same way as with every other episodic game, it's on your hard drive. Rich Carizales says because Cowboy Bebop was too good? Yes, Cowboy Bebop set the bar too high for me to enjoy basically any other anime. Everything else that I watch will inevitably be compared to Cowboy Bebop and be found wanting. Mega Magicite says, I don't watch anime, so I don't know what Cowboy Bebop is or what it's about. Clearly you do watch anime because you watched Advent Children. Rich says, that was a pretty close pronunciation of my last name. Kudos. Well, I tried. I'm not very good with names, but I do live in California, so I am exposed to a fair number of Hispanic names. So, yeah. I'm still really bad at names, though. Mr. Steelix says triggered. By what? Mega Magicite says Advent Children isn't a cartoon or an anime, it's a CG film. Well, somebody else in the chat says it's a lot of anime, so take it up with them, not me. I haven't seen it. Like I said, I haven't even played FF7 all the way through Disc 1, so I am not the person to ask. Mr. Steelix says, say that to Gao's face, he'll kill you. Say what to Gao's face? I don't know what Mr. Steelix is talking about here. I'm sorry, but clearly I've missed something. Which is bad, because I'm going for 100% completion. But tish. Jordan F says, I'm over the FF7 remake, bring us an FF6 remake already. Gary will tell you that 6 Advance is God's gift or something. Rich says, glad I'm not the only one to skip 7. Mr. Steelix says, you haven't triggered. You're right, I haven't triggered, or maybe I haven't been triggered. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure what Mr. Steelix is talking about. My antivirus has decided that now is the best time for a routine scan, for some reason. Mr. Steelix says, Edgar, it's not in my blood to hurt a lady. Celeste, says the man with the chainsaw. Well, he doesn't use the chainsaw on ladies. He drills them, badum-tish. Yes, it's the bad jokes of Circle Master after he took an extra painkiller when he got home from the doctor. Mega Magicite says, do not touch the contents of the chests in the Narsh cave, or in the cave that leads to South Figaro. The chests in both caves change in the World of Ruin, but they weren't touched in the World of Balance. I know this. That's why I did indeed not touch them in World of Balance. And he says no. Oh, he says no, Edgar flashes them, says Mega Magicite. That's more sleazy sexual innuendo than I was going for. Mr. Steelix says Gao is so triggered that he ultimate himself. I'm not getting the triggered thing. I'm sorry. Mr. Steelix, Sabin got so mad he suplexed a train. This is a true statement. I need to make that the wallpaper on my new phone, by the way. I had it on my old phone. I should be alright. I've got 11 levels to go, and yeah, I should be fine. I should hit quads and trips. I have very little doubt. Gary asks, is this low HP MP for this level? I don't think so. I think he'll be fine. Mega Magicite says Sabin can suplex himself when confused. Gary says like 1k HP and lots of MP left to gain. Well, 90 MP left to gain in 11 levels should be easy. He should gain at least 10 MP per level, so that should be fine. Likewise, he will gain about 100 HP per level, so 1k HP in 11 levels should be fine. Alright, he only gained 6 MP that level. That makes me sad. But that's what a safety save is for. Mega Magicite says, plus I would say Edgar is sleazy enough to flash a lady considering how he is. I don't know, he seems like he's all talk. The only time he's allegedly successfully flirts with a lady is while he's in Vector. Meanwhile, Terra and Locke are off at the Massa. And we only hear about that later. So that's hearsay. So we don't even know for a fact that it happens. Mr. Steelix says, imagine a nuke siren going off when using Ultima. I don't know what a nuke siren would sound like. Ryan San says, first time coming, anyway, bum rush. Well, thanks for joining, Ryan San. Or possibly Rion-san. I'm bad at names. Welcome to Circle Master, who doesn't know names. We're at 90. I am worried about his MP now. The unoriginal YouTube account says, how did I get here? Well, you clicked a link, I imagine. Which honestly was your first mistake. Rich says, keep kicking amen, gotta go. Well, thanks for joining, Rich. Hopefully you'll come back again some other time. Xeno Veritas says, you see, several billion years ago. Mr. Steelix says, bum rush, get it? I get it. I don't want it, but I get it. Gary says, Circle Master, I finally pulled out that FF3 Player's Guide from '94. This one is official. It uses the Amano artwork and is written almost like a novel. Is that the one with the Amano artwork of Terra on the Magitech armor on the cover? Gary says it's by Peter Olafsson, whose dedication reads, to my wife Evelyn, who is indifferent to video games. That sounds about right. And Mega Magicite asks, can the item Magicite summon an Esper you don't have yet, considering summons a random Esper? Yes, it can, and it is the only way I would get Morph from Ragnarok. But it is possible. Mr. Steelix asks, can you do the sketch glitch one time? No, I'm not. I'm not risking my card just for the sketch glitch. That's why Realm is going to live on the airship. Once we go to Kefka's Tower. She can keep Amaro company. Gary says, no, actually a tower with Mog saucily propping on his sword standing in front, and the former official logo overlaid over it. I thought there was a strategy guide with Terra on Magitech armor on the cover. It's mostly white. Xeno Veritas says, Realm is amazingly useless even when Sketch works properly. To which Gary says, oh my. Or maybe Gary says, oh my, completely independently. I don't know. I can't read his mind. Penn says, you mean the Nintendo Power Guide. That's probably what I mean. That would be what I have if I have a guide. I would think that I have that. I mean, I loved Final Fantasy III, and I subscribed to Nintendo Power for years. Yeah, Pen, that's what I'm pretty sure that's the one I had. Gary says, no, this one is different from the Nintendo Power Guide. This one is apparently the Squaresoft Guide. Oh well. But the Nintendo Power one has the official Nintendo seal of quality. It's right there. Gary says, I have that one, but this one is better. Well, screw you. Mega Magicite asks, why must the Cultist Tower have so many stairs? Also, Control is fun to use sometimes. Control would be fine if I needed lore still. Which I don't. And the Fanatics Tower has all those stairs so that you can ask yourself, how much further do these stairs go as you gain levels? Or something like that. That's all I can think of. I mean, why else would anything have stairs? Gary says that Nintendo Power Guide trying to claim that the final battle was a repeat of the 3 statues, a total non-canon BS claim. Gary says, Circle Master, I thought you need Quasar and Force Field. I do, but I cannot learn them through Control. Control is useless to me. Gary says, I got a copy on eBay a while back. It's an extraordinarily well-written guide, the Peter Olofsson one, I mean. Well, does that explain how the Velt works? The pack cycle and everything? Gary says, control is never useless. It's a great ability, one I use all the time in my playthroughs. No, it's useless to me. I have no need of it. Mr. Steelix says, you know the part in FS7 where they complain about the stairs, imagine them in Fanatics Tower. I don't know that part. Or I don't remember that part if I saw it ever at all. Oh, I need more magic. Gary says, it doesn't. This one is more narrative. Gary says, I'm checking to see what he says about level grinding. Well, I'm almost done, so whatever he says will be a day late and $1 short. I'm quite worried about MP now. But I will do my 97 safety save, and we'll see where we go. Mr. Steelix says Step Mine will be your worst nightmare after this. I should be all done with Step Mine. I don't think Dark Force uses it. Doom or whatever probably will, but nothing I can do about it now. Mega Magicite says, the canon reason, or so I've read, as to why Satan cannot suplex squirrel enemies is because he was attacked by a nut eater as a child. How dumb is that? Isn't the actual reason because they're technically, like, burrowing enemies? They're, like, rooted to the ground, therefore... Same reason you can't suplex, like, landworms. Mr. Steelix says the guy's suplex a train, he can do a squirrel just fine. Maybe he won't suplex a squirrel because they're just so gosh darn cute. He can't bring himself to do it. He goes to grab it, and he, gets his arms around it in the suplex, but before he can, he looks at it. And he goes, "Look at your cute little face!" And he just gives it a hug and lets it go. That's Sabin. That was a spot-on impersonation of Sabin right there. I hope you all appreciate it. Mega Magicite says, not really, he won't be facing any enemies that can use it, and although Dark Force doesn't have Step 9, it does have Roulette. Roulette is no thing. Oh no, not Discord, you're gonna take away my Vanish, you jerk. Mr. Steelix says it'll be Flying Diglett Syndrome. I guess that's supposed to be Diglett. We're at 95 and 957 MP. I am nervous. Nervous about my MP total. Mega Magicite says, also remember to have Strago fight Doom or he won't get Force Field. I'm well aware. I'm probably going to have to reset at least once just to get him in the right party. Gary says, I'm almost 3 minutes delayed. Thank you, Adultel and Telegraph. Is that supposed to be Atlantic Telephone? I don't know. What is that? Where am I at? 96. Just refresh the stream, Gary. Come on. You can do it. Mr. Steelix says insert Jeopardy as he does this. $967. Mega Magicite says no, I can just look up for you what group he needs to be in. The problem with that is that the Doom fight is after a split where you can send either of two parties through a passageway. And then that party becomes fixed on one path and the other party becomes fixed on the other path. But they are interchangeable at that moment. Alright. We're doing our safety save. I'm worried about his MP. Mega Magicite says, so I checked and it says Group 1 fights Doom. But again, like at what point? Gary says, wow, Twitch totally died on me there for a minute. Somebody ponies up $100, I'll sing, whoa, I just died in your arms tonight. As a reference, but nobody will, just for that horrible joke. Michael Benuelos says, let's go. We're almost done. Also, I'm almost out of MP. Mr. Steelix says, do your Gao impersonations. Mega Magicite asks, near the end of the dungeon, if that's what you mean. No, I mean, like I was saying, there is a point in the tower where you can have either of two groups take a passageway, and how you arrange things alters who fights what where. Alright, I'm slightly nervous about HP too now. Oh my goodness, HP has fallen behind. Let's see what we get. I may need a reset. I may lose like 10 minutes of progress. That'll suck. I will not be happy. I'm not happy now. That should be plenty to get one more level. I'm 9 MP short and a little over 103 HP short. So now I'm more worried about HP again. But if I fall short on both, that's why the safety save is at 97, not 98. I will have one level for each. Pen asks, how much imp equipment have you gotten from grinding on these guys? I maxed out on imp armor forever ago. I have had 99 imp armors for a long time. You're not getting it, Mega Magicite. I'll go over it when I get to that point. I'm probably going to have to force a reset, though. I am anticipating needing to reset. And I am short on HP by 15. But I'm good on MP. So we do one more level of Bahamut. Gary says, uh-oh. What uh-oh? Or did Gary just now find out that I had to reset? Mega Magicite says, if you're talking about the part with all the switches, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. Again, Group 1 can go left or right, and it makes a determination of which... And then you have a determination, sorry, of which group goes from there to middle. Sorry, trying not to sneeze. Alright, so now I throw a Tri-Talk back on. I see that Gao has really high magic power and I'm happy. I see that I'm out of magic and I'm unhappy. This is just a whirlwind of emotions right here. Mega Magicite says, see, the guide refers to the intended paths for each group. No, that's not how it works. I'll burn the bridge when I come to it. We're a ways off from that yet anyway. Anyway, Mr. Steelix is taking off. Good luck out there in the world, Mr. Steelix. Hopefully you will rejoin us with Tales of Victory. Oh, did he gain a level and I didn't notice? Am I actually wasting my time? Am I done? That would be typical of me. Penass is Gal, the last character to hit 99. Yes, he is. And he has hit 99. We're done. Done, done, done. And he managed to hit 120 magic power, which is not too bad. So next time I think we're going to begin the hunt for the Economizer. Hopefully I will do that in one stream in the morning, however long it takes. Hopefully also someone will join me for that. And until then, take care.